Wait a second. There's an illustration rare. Oh, okay. Hey, a trainer. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm GoldenGat. If you haven't met me before, I do esports content as well as some TCG opening slash other content perhaps for Pokemon and One Piece. And today, I'm extremely excited to actually be able to show you something that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. So, if you know anything about Pokemon, obviously Prismatic Evolution's extremely hard to get your hands on. And I've been holding strong. I've been saying, well, I'm not going to buy it above market. Or I'm not going to, contribute to the crazy mess right now. Because if I buy at market, that's where the price gets set. But I was able to actually secure some at one of my local stores for MSRP. So, I'd say that's a pretty big dub. And this is going to be the first time I'm opening Prismatic Evolutions ever. This is literally my first session. You're about to see it right now. I was able to grab up 4 of the 2-pack blister with the EV Day, Pokemon Day promo. So you'll see that in just a little bit. But also on top of that, I'm going to be throwing in one of my Twilight Masquerade Pokemon Center ETBs to open up as well. So we have a lot of content ahead of us. So I think we'll just get started. And I think the way I'll do this is probably I'll do 2 Prismatic blisters and then Twilight Masquerade ETB, and then back over to Prismatic to round out the day. So, let's just get into it. Obviously, you can see here we have the 4 blisters of the Prismatic Evolutions. I think we're just going to get started on cracking these open. Let me move this ETB to the side, and we could just get started here. So, yeah, I'm super excited to actually be able to open these. I've been holding out like crazy. I know hit rates are not the best, so only having about 8 packs may not do me that well, but you never really know. And everyone always says, oh, it's such a bad hit rate, it's such a bad pull rate, and I want to see it for myself. If I don't get anything today, I mean, that is definitely a below average, because you'd expect at least 1 hit in 8 packs, since that is what an ETB runs on. So that's kind of the perspective you're going into these packs with. So I think if I don't end up around 1 hit, I don't know in what way. I know I could get a Pokeball, but some sort of hit in this one, I'd be pretty shocked, to be honest. And that really does make a statement for the actual status of this set. So, sorry, this might take me a second. Me versus Blisters, definitely a battle that I more often lose than I win. Luckily, these are a little bit easier to open since they are plastic. So I'm just going to pull out these packs. And I'll show off the promo in just a second. At least the promo's well packaged. No, I don't know if you remember the old blisters, but they used to do the little like nub to catch the card, so it's like kind of stuck in there. But no, these are more easily set down and controlled than the old ones, so that's pretty cool here. So as you can see here, this is the coin. Just a nice shiny EV, very reflective. You could see my camera setup, which is kind of funny. Hello foam, yep. And then on top of that, you obviously get the EV Pokemon Day 2025 promo. Pretty sick if you ask me, with Cosmo foil on top of a reverse hollow pattern on the bottom. So pretty cool stuff there for the actual promo. And as I said, if you really need one for your collection, I'm your guy. I'll do that for you guys. Don't worry about it. But let's just crack into these packs. So let me move this over. We could get started. We only got 4 for the first half, remember? We'll be doing those last 4 at the very end. I'll include a timestamp right now. And then, if you want to just get to those immediately, or, keep it to the back of your brain as we get into this one. So, let's just get started. Of course, no code card spoilers, which is great. And I don't think there's a pack trick. I know there's an energy card at the back, but I don't really mind. So, let's just get this rolling. So, we got Slowpoke. Let me move these over. Slowpoke. Popatus. Okay, there's the same Eevee, so you're seeing it's the exact same one as the actual promo, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of see how much of a difference the hollow plus the stamp is. So pretty cool stuff. Okay, we got Spritzy, Pyroar, Festival Grounds, Seeking. Okay, I'm seeing a hollow at the very least, but I believe because this is a specialty set, you should always guaranteed get a hollow. So we're going to get our 2 reverse hollows here of the Houndoom and the Hawlucha. Oh, okay. Hey, a trainer. I mean, okay, so I can't even complain no matter what. I got a trainer. And notably, you guys know me, full art trainer collector. So getting a full art trainer is actually amazing because I haven't bought any yet because I was like, well, You know, I know I'm going to eventually open Prismatic if I, you know, and persevere and kind of stick around for long enough. And hey, it pays out, you know, $1 maybe, because I think this card's maybe $1, but that's $1 I don't gotta spend, and I have the opportunity to open up some of these packs. So honestly, pretty good for me. So that's going straight into the personal collection, and then finally a Steel Energy to round us out. So nice, getting a hit on the board immediately. You know, we don't have that many packs. So each hit is very valuable to me. Obviously, you could get the big ones, the Umbreons, the Espeons, you know, every single one of those evolutions, which is really the focus of this set. But some of the cards I'm looking for are like full art trainers, you know, like that alt art Kieran, the alt art Janine. So that's another one that definitely would include in as far as something I'd like to see in this one. So of course, like to see is one thing. Oh, I think I just saw, I just got complete spoiled. There, I have some sort of textured card, so it's either a Pokeball or a Master Ball. Man, this is very sticky together, and the one card that keeps peeking out is that Psychic-typed Pokeball / Master Ball, so I need to somehow keep these in control. They're extremely stuck together. Okay, Shaman. Okay, here we go. We got a, okay, Pokeball Espeon. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is one of those reprinted evolutions, but still, this is my first Pokeball, so pretty cool stuff. And it's Espeon, one of my top 4, maybe, evolutions, so definitely in the top half. And we're going to get a Master Ball. Wow! Back-to-back here with the Baneri and, of course, the Espeon. That's a Master Ball. That looks amazing. You know, I didn't know that the texture was actually in accordance with the actual art. So I thought that, like, you know, I thought that the texture would be flat. You know, it's just a flat, like this kind of hexagonal texture, but actually it is matching what the art is depicting. So, like, the lines for Espeon are going down, but the couch is going to the left. And for instance, for Baneri, it's really obvious to tell there that the texture follows the sky and then also follows the mountain as well. So pretty cool to see. Are we going to get a triple hit? No, just a regular Vaporeon Holo here to round it out. But what a crazy pack. That I think I'm exhausting all my luck for the rest of the year. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. I don't know. Maybe the faithful are rewarded in some degree. But this has honestly been amazing, and we're just 2 packs in. So let's get straight into this third one. Now, so here we go. Professor's Research. That's Professor Elm, of course, from Gen 2. One of the more forgotten professors compared to some of his compatriots. Got a Maris, which we got the full art for earlier. Don't know who that is because I haven't played the Scarlet Violet DLC. Festival Grounds, I believe that's from like the Twilight Masquerade stuff. Great Tusk, Carmine. I know there's a ton of reprints in this one. I believe this is a reverse holo. Yeah, it's very hard to tell, but this is a reverse holo, so quite shiny there. We got a normal Baneri, so now you really let's demonstrate this just for everyone's sake here. The real difference in kind of how cool these cards look. You see the texture makes a huge difference on the actual dynamicness of that card. Baneri really pops, especially with that white border. Very subtle. That's pretty awesome here as we get another holo Vaporeon. I don't know if I'm just lucky or Vaporeon is happy to see me. So that's 2 in a row there. And then finally we got one more pack here just to round out the first session of Prismatic Evolutions. And then we get straight into that Twilight Masquerade Pokemon Center ETB, which also has some great stuff. I opened one previously on the channel, so this will be the second one for me. Here we go. Black Belt's Training. We got Slowpoke, Hippopotas, Eevee, it's the same one. Janine's Secret Art, which I want the alt art for, from the kind of secret collection, however you want to put it. Okay, Maris Reverse Holo. Okay, Riolu Reverse Holo. And finally, to round it out, we're just going to get a regular Espeon. So, once again, we get to do a little bit of a cross comparison here between the Holo and the Pokeball, in this case. So you can see that the texture, once again, makes a huge difference on the actual dynamicness of that art. It's just so much more, you know, kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only word I can really think of for that one. So let me go grab some sleeves real quick and sleeve these up, and then we can move straight on to that Twilight Masquerade ETB, well, Pokemon Center specific ETB, and yeah, let's get this show on the road. You know. Pokemon Center ETB, I grabbed them up when they were still on Pokemon Center website, and I've just been holding on to them for a nice special day to open it up, but today is one of those days, so I mean, this is a day of celebration as I was able to get Prismatic for a normal price. I know demand is crazy, and I'll come out straight. If you are buying at the prices they are set at, I mean, yeah, why would they stop? Just think about that to yourself. If they're not making money, they're gonna stop. I know it sucks. Like, oh, I want to open Pokemon. I also want to open Pokemon, but sometimes if you're not strong enough to hold out, that's just what you're gonna have to deal with. So I was fortunate enough to actually pick up some, and I understand not everyone is gonna be as lucky as I was, for sure, since I just so happened to be there during a restock. But you know, you gotta hold strong, I'd say, and that's really all I got for it, because obviously it's not easy if it's something you're really passionate about. But if you want my thoughts even more in depth, I made a video a couple weeks ago, didn't really get much traction, about what I think about the market and how this is unsustainable. And with how the U.S. Economy is going right now, I'd even more feel that way. I'm like completely double, triple, you know, I'm guaranteeing that I will definitely be right, I think. Maybe not in the same way, because I did tie it pretty heavily over onto restocks and stuff like that. Instead, it's just going to be the U.S. economy doing its thing. So, pretty interesting stuff here as we get the normal energy packet. And then, of course, we have the normal Ogre Pawn here, which I added to my collection. And then I also have the Pokemon Center stamp as well. So, of course, you're going to get those two in these ones. Pretty cool card, but Ogre Pawn not exactly the most popular Pokemon. So I understand why the demand would be lower than some of the other Pokemon Center ETB promos. But of course, you do get the dice and the status indicators as well. Actually, I do need this dice for playing One Piece TCG, because I currently only have one. So now I don't have to be the person to say, oh, I only got one. But now I have two, and everyone's always going to make a comment about, oh, you play Pokemon? And I'm going to say, nope, never played it in my life. I just collect. So here we go. We'll just start out here. Twilight Masquerade. We got 11 packs because this is Pokemon Center ETB, so a little bit longer of an experience. Obviously, we're hunting Greninja. That's just what it is. Do I need Greninja? No, actually, I'd be very happy with a lot of the illustration rares in this set. So I really don't need to be satisfied in that way. I could really make do with a lot of things. I just need to make sure it's a little bit better than my last one, since I did end up getting a Sinistra full art, which really wasn't optimal since I don't really vibe with that Pokemon that much, I'm not going to lie. Tatsugiri reverse, Chandelure reverse, and then finally Monkey Dory on that hollow slot. Round out with the basic Steel Energy here. Yeah, so I've been pretty like excited just to be able to open Pokemon. I'm still sitting on some Crown Zenith stuff, and I'm still going to keep sitting on Crown Zenith stuff. That set is special to me in multiple ways. It's a set I missed, but also it's a set I love. There's just so many cards that are so good, and I think people are realizing that now after like the whole like, oh my god, they killed the product because they reprinted it. Oh no. No, they didn't kill the product. What they did is they killed the market value and the profitability of trying to, rip and ship and rip and flip. So, take that how you will. Reverse hollow, and then finally we're going to end it with a Heatran on that hollow slot. So nothing too crazy right now. Twilight Masquerade, pretty awesome set, but definitely one of the better ones from the Scarlet and Violet era for sure. There are definitely worse, like Shrouded Fable, and there's definitely worse, like I'm on team like Twilight Masquerade's easily better than Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces. I know those ETB or not ETBs. What was it? Was it the ETBs? Maybe the booster boxes finally just sold out just recently. So definitely market's just catching up, cleaning up every single thing of stock. And I just gotta warn people, like, I think Pokemon Center, or at least Pokemon Company, is sitting on product. And they're just trying to flood it all at once. So it's so much product that basically people cannot buy it all out. We'll see. And if they do buy it all out, trust me, there is going to be so much product that I doubt it'll keep value. That's just my theory. But who really knows? You know, you don't really know the idea. I think this is going to be a trainer here. Or is it a full art? Okay, it's a trainer. It's a Kieran. Actually, I think I might have this one. But still, nice to see a full art trainer for the full art trainer collector. Just like that. So, pretty cool stuff there. As, yeah, we just keep chugging along. I don't actually know if I have this in my collection. I could check real quick, since I do have my collection up real quick. So, why don't we go ahead and do that right just about now? Also, for anything collectible, I do use TCG Collector. That's just the method of tracking that I currently use. So that's just what I'll keep using, just because it's easier. So I think I do have Kieran here. At least this Kieran. I don't have the alternate art, which is what I would be more interested in, as this is just the normal one. The alternate is the one where he's in the kind of firework festival, I'd say. So that one would be much more exciting for me, but still pretty awesome to see a hit so early on in this ETB, but could be my last, who knows. My luck has not exactly been the best with Twilight Masquerade. As let me just pull the code card from the back. And let's get started. Giraffe Rig, Vulpix, Froakie, Eevee. Okay, so this is a different flavor of Eevee. A little different. Community Center. Iron Bundle. Let's go. That's my man. Probopass. Mustache Man. Okay, we got Dreepy. Finizen. Okay, from this angle, can you tell it's a Palafin or a Finizen? No, you can't. And finally, okay, we got a Screamtail EX. Not bad, not bad. And then finally, Grass Energy. So, EX cards, I usually separate. I mean, I'm not sure. Generally, they'll only be worth something if it's valuable. Or not, sorry, not valuable. Playable. So, you know, honestly, Screamtail, just straight to the box of EXs that I have. Which actually has stuff from, like, the GX era of Sun and Moon. So it's actually got quite a bit of content in there. As far as if you want to really go back and see some of the older kind of premier cards for the format. Slugma, Swirlix, Tadbulb, Loveball. Since EXs have been introduced, I'd say they're pretty staple for every deck. You need about one EX just to be your card you play around. Wow, that's really funny. You get both the Belly Bolt, regular. This art is also awesome, by the way. Look at this guy. Boy is sitting. Okay, and then Hisuian Growlithe, and then finally we're gonna round it out with a normal Alakazam. So pretty cool stuff there. I think we got 5 packs left. Oh no, 6 packs left here. So let's just crack it open. The one thing I don't like about One Piece, if you've been watching my openings, is how difficult the packs are to open. Maybe I just don't have the process. Maybe I'm just a noob. But like Pokemon, I know how to do it. Oh, we got an A-Spec for sure in here. I don't know which A-Specs are even in this set. But I'm seeing the pink border shine through the bottom. I mean, you could see that as well. So, we're about to get it right just about now. Okay, Legacy Energy, pretty cool. These cards are always so beautiful, but unfortunately, you know, it's usually topics or kind of things you don't really care about. Wait a second. There's an illustration rare. I think that's the Chansey again. Oh, no. Okay, we got Timber on top of the roof right here doing work. I love the cards where the Pokemon are doing work that makes sense for the Pokemon. Okay, I was like, maybe we get a triple hit, imagine. But no, it's just going to be a Hisuian Arcanine. But awesome. 2 hits in 1 pack. So we're really getting the full kind of depth of this set. We're seeing the A-Specs. We're seeing the illustration rares. We saw a full art. You know, we haven't seen anything from the SIR category, which would honestly be the best. But, you know, we'll have to save that and see what is in store for us. It's a very shiny card here. Maybe could be an SIR. I don't know which slot it's in, but that is extremely shiny. But sometimes the holos just throw me off, so I have no idea what's in this one. As we get Phantump, okay, Frogadier, and Walking Wake. Okay, so a little bit shinier just because it's on that kind of different border because it is a ancient card there. So nothing too crazy there. Got a little baited, not gonna lie. Let's get into this next one. So, you know, I hope everyone's been doing good. We're in middle of March now, so it's actually, it felt like time flew. I thought it was like New Year's not too long ago, but we're already almost done with the first quarter of the year. And you know, moving along. I mean, this is I will say winter has finally arrived in California. I will say that. Like, it's actually cold outside. It's like 40 something degrees Fahrenheit. So today, so it's actually kind of scary. You know, I gotta actually wear my jacket. I'm wearing long sleeves. This never happens. Literally, I think the last time I wore long sleeves was like 2 years ago. But we have a card here in the slot here. I think this is an SIR. Okay, Perrin. Oh my god, I just freaked out because I got Kieran earlier. Now I got an SIR here of Perrin. This is the one with the Growlithe in the lens. I'll put it on screen, but this obviously is a pair with the Hisuian Growlithe. And it's just Perrin taking a photo. What a beautiful card. Look at the way the light just refracts off. I think this is one of the top cards in the set in competition with the Carmine and the Kieran. So, awesome. We just got an SIR just like that. Wow. I gotta just be happy about this box. This box is awesome. Twilight Masquerade, you know, I did end up getting rid of my 2 Silver Tempest boxes. I know, I bought 4. Previously, I opened up 2 on the channel. I don't think the set's good. I'm not gonna lie. I think that set is super overrated. You're just every card is terrible except for the Lugia, and that's just not a fun experience. Like if you don't hit the Lugia, it's just so lame. I'm gonna be LNG to the front. We'll have a little bit of fun this time. We got the Fighting Energy Grookey, Helioptile, very shiny again, but I won't get baited. I'm not gonna call it before it happens. Got Farigiraf, Rayfort, Diplin, Bug Catching set. Okay, yep, just a normal Jinx here. And then finally rounding it out with Frostlass. Cool Pokemon there. But yeah, 2 packs left, so we're soon back to Prismatic Evolutions to... I don't know, I mean, we did pretty well in the first 2 packs, so I can't even be that upset about, like, pull rates or anything. So, I honestly just take my wins where I have them. That's just all you can really do as we get into this one. Okay, Glimmet. Hate that Pokemon. Lampent, what a goated Pokemon. You see this? This is like the difference in aura here. Glimmet, Lampent, they're both like kind of light related with like 2 eyes, but one is just so far superior than the other. Got Poltergeist, which I did end up getting the full art for last time. Ducklet, Chi-Yu, Lucky Helmet. Okay, Mightyena, Bug Bite. Oh, sticking together here. We got a Spinarak, Abra, and an Okidogi. I hate that Pokemon. I don't know why, but every time... It's like... I don't know if you guys watch Unlisted Leaf, but he hates Tapu Koko. And, like, for me, that hatred is to Okidogi, and I don't know why. He has a funny name. But just something about that Pokemon. Just unsettling, maybe? Like, it's like a bear dog thing that has his tongue out. It's just kind of weird, if you ask me. And yeah, we'll just finish this one up here. Final pack here. Last pack magic doesn't exist. It's never paid off for me. Actually, it did in One Piece video, but it wasn't even that big of a hit anyways. Frogadier, Reverum, Florges, Festival Grounds, Kilowattrel. Okay, it looks like we're going to round out with an EX card here. Poliwrath, and then finally EX Macargo. Who was in the Pokemon design room and was like, you know what we need? A Terra Macargo. Yeah, that's the one. That's going to be what puts Pokemon back on the map. But let me sleeve these up again, and then we can move on to the final 4 packs of the video. Kieran here. Cool to see you, but unfortunately I already have you. So I'll compare the quality of the copies and see if anyone is willing to trade for a different full art trainer. That's honestly what I'm looking for. So I might go pull up to a shop or something and say, hey, I'll trade you this Kieran for this. Trades are always really honestly, trades are so sad if you're doing it to a vendor. Not a vendor, like an LGS. LGSs just don't give you... They just subtract a ton of the value of a card. So I could trade 2 cards that are equal in value. Equal. On every market imaginable. And they'll be like, well, for trades, we actually do 80% of the trade value. And it's like, bro. Okay, come on now. Come on now. You're going to get the same profit when someone inevitably buys the card because the demand is high in Pokemon. You know? That's the one thing that kind of annoys me is like trade value. I understand if it's like more expensive cards, like yeah, you want to get your margins up. But if I'm trading you a card that's $50 and I want the card that's $50 on your shelf, max I'm going down is $5, okay? Like I'll maybe mark it as $5 off. So awesome to see Perrin. That is a great card. I do have it already, but I mean, once again, I could go and trade for this, and I could compare with my current quality. I wish I got Lycia's. I know that isn't in this set, I believe. Maybe it is actually. Or is it in Shrouded Fable? Whatever. Lycia's Appeal. That card is beautiful, and I would love to have another copy because the one I got has a dent at the top, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but finally, you know, I'm not gonna stall any longer. Let's get into these final 2 blisters for the Prismatic Evolutions. Pokemon Day 2024 EV promo. I don't even know what you would call this. It is just a 2-pack blister at the end of the day, but it's got a pretty cool promo. Definitely one of the better ones of our time. As you can see, it's a lot bigger too, so it's not one of those skinny ones that you usually expect for 2-pack blisters. So let me just open this up, grab out the promo. It's the same promo. I don't think I need to re-show it. We got the same coin. Once again, if you want the coin or the promo, let me know. I'm doing max 1 per person because that's just how it is. I'm doing this out of kindness because I want to give back, because not everyone is as fortunate as me. That's just how it is. Okay, here we go. 4 packs, Prismatic Evolutions. We got all the pack arts going. Just kidding. We got 2 of the same in both of them. So maybe we'll do a comparison here. Are the Eevee and Sylveon packs better from a sample size of 2? First, we're going to start off with the Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. So these are the OGs of the gang, and they've really fallen out of popularity. They are by far the least popular of Prismatic Evolutions. And I can kind of get why, you know. Oh, we got a Master Ball. Dude, those really just slide. Like a card or maybe a Pokeball, they just slide. Like there's nothing holding them back here. So Techno Radar. I don't want to spoil which one it is. Festival Grounds. Okay, we got a Pokeball here on the Regigigas. Very cool. Okay, we're going to get another Full Art Trainer there. Hoot Hoot. And finally, Atticus. So another one. Kind of wise of me not to be buying up these very cheap ones, since it seems like that's what everyone is just pulling, and they're hating it. Obviously, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Like, 1 pack is worth half the Full Art Trainers in the set or whatever. So, still, cool to see. One that I get to check off that list that I have. As we get into the second Prismatic Evolutions pack here for the Jolteon, Sylveon, or not Sylveon, why did I say Sylveon? I'm looking at Sylveon right here, and I just completely messed up my brain here. Wow, a very shiny card back there. Maybe an EX if I had to guess. Just a little bit too shiny, you know? It's also what looks like a flat texture from what I can tell. Here, you can look at it with me, and you can kind of make that deliberation. I think that's an EX for sure, because it looks like okay, Earthen Vessel, that's a good card. Heatran. Sylveon, Reverse Hollow. We got an Execute, Reverse Hollow. And finally, yes, a Tyranitar EX. Just chilling in the back there. So, I mean, honestly, the Eevee Sylveon packs are going to have to make up some pretty hefty ground if they want to compete. Obviously, it's just for fun, you know, shits and giggles. Like, reality, they are the exact same packs. There's no such thing as like, oh my god, this pack has a Charizard on it, so you're gonna get a Charizard. No, nothing like that. You know, just get rid of the myths and the dreams. Now you can like have your own little ritual, like, oh, I only like to open this pack art for this set, you know, like that's totally chill. But it's just like, do what you think would work out, but it's not in reality going to be like that. So we got a holo on the back, which is what we expect. Not exactly sure what it is for a Fro. Looking chill. Larvitar. You know, immediately my mind when I saw this is like, this looks like Larvitar like warning the city that like invaders are coming. What is it? Oh my god, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Kind of like that. Don't know why that my mind just went straight there, and I just told you guys all about it. Suicune, Bronzong. We got Goldeen. This is a really cool card. This is one that I would want to get in a Pokeball, I think. Just because it's really awesome. Here we got Leafeon Reverse Hollow, and finally we're just going to get a Jolteon Hollow here for this pack. So pretty much a dud pack, but still giving me some intel about what's in the set is always nice, since this is my first session. Don't forget that. But here we go. So let's... Oh, shoot. Just dropped something. but did not drop the pack, crucially, so that's still very much so intact here. So let me just move this energy to the top. And the final pack of the video here, we start off with electric energy. Does that mean there's a Jolteon SIR in here? Who freaking knows? We got something, though, for sure. I see something on the back there kind of peeking out. Could be another EX card. Don't really know. Are there gold cards in this set? Because it's kind of, like, purplish, but I'm not... Or not purple, like a deep orange. I'm, like, really trying not to spoil it while looking at it. Here. You guys get the same peek I did, right? So, it's definitely something very interesting that is on the border of the card. Dunsparce here. Cottony, and finally to round us out here, it's just going to be an Sylveon EX reprint from Surging Sparks. Let me see, do I have it here? I know I had it here for a while. Yeah, it's a reprint. I'll let you guys know that right now. I'm like 100% certain that this is a reprint from Surging Sparks, which for some reason put a Sylveon EX in there, but still pretty funny there to actually be able to round out with another EX card. But honestly, we got some pretty damn good cards in this set, or in today's video, really. Let me sleeve these up real quick, and then we can go through the entire recap here. We got a bunch of stuff, I'd say, like much higher than what the actual pull rate would indicate for either of these sets. Twilight also pretty decent pull rate, but not to the point where you're getting an SIR out of every ETB, that's for sure. So let's take a peek at what we got in today's video. Let's go backwards, reverse order. So we got Regigigas. This is just a Pokeball. Very cool, obviously texture. You could see it kind of matches going left to right on his body. Got Atticus, so one of the crucial villains, question mark, from, I don't mean he's kind of a villain, right, from Scarlet Violet. We got Perrin, SIR, obviously the nicest card that we pulled today. Centering looks pretty good. Maybe top bottom, it's a little bit off, but besides that, no whitening, no surface scratching from what I can tell. We got Legacy Energy. Ace Specs always have a really awesome texture there, and I'm glad my camera picks that up. Timber, just an illustration rare, but doing its housework, so pretty cool. Kieran, so this is one I already have, but still nice to get a full art. Trainer. What was that actually? Oh no, that's just dust. Don't worry about that. That's not real whitening. I was gonna be like, no way. But yeah, no, still keeping up the quality so far. We got Amoris as well. Nothing too crazy here. Looks about right. And we got Baniri and Espeon, who started this video out with honestly a banger pack of a Pokeball Master Ball right afterwards. And I'm honestly gonna keep these cards. I think they're really cool. Would I go out on my way and buy them for Pokemon I don't really care about? Probably not. Maybe for some that I do care about, which I'll have to look through the actual commons list of this set to determine that. And then finally we got 4 EX cards here. Well, some of them are Terra EX cards, which have a bit of texture, and then the other ones are normal EX cards, which have no texture. They're just flat with this really, really dingy and like kind of corny star hollow. I think it's so lame. I think EX cards have looked so much better in the past than this one. Like, look at this, man. It is just so weird. It's so lame. Either way, I mean, it keeps the price down if it looks a little bit lame. So good for the players in that way. But either way, that's all I got for this video. So we're going to wrap up here in just a second now. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad I got to record my first session ever of opening Prismatic Evolutions. And it turned out pretty well. I know many people have been burned by this set of getting no hits after no hits after no hits, but I'm fortunate enough to be coming away with a bit of a dub, I'd say, with 2 full art trainers and some Pokeballs and Master Balls for my collection from just 4 2-pack blisters. So I gotta say, pretty worth it for me, at least as far as an opening experience goes. And the Twilight Masquerade ETB, Pokemon Center ETB, did not hold back. That was an amazing box, and yeah, I'm just happy to be able to do it. Now, if you've watched this before, I've been shouting out comments from the last video, so here's a new comment right here from a man named Kid Meets Anime, who just said, I'm new to collecting One Piece. I'm looking forward to learning with your videos. So, you know, if you guys want to learn One Piece collecting or maybe playing. I haven't done any playing guides yet, but I have been collecting. So if you're interested, make sure to stick around. And honestly, it's been a blast. I go to locals all the time. Some of my best night, like it's what I dedicate most of my time to at night nowadays, where instead of sitting down and playing League of Legends for a couple hours, I'll go out and go to a local, talk to some people, have some fun, lose some games because I'm playing a shit deck. Ah, shit but lovable deck. Yeah, and just have a great time. So that's kind of what I've been doing with my life, besides work, of course. So pretty cool to at least get some Pokemon back in the rotation here as we move forward for another week after week, trying to deliver 1 to 2 videos a week. So if you like that schedule and you enjoy my personality, then please like and subscribe. It helps out a lot, just as far as getting my videos out there, because I want to have people hear what I have to say. I think I'm funny. Just kidding. I don't know. Who knows? You let me know. Either way, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a blessed weekend. I don't know why I said blessed. Blessed weekend. And Golden Gat out.